That should be better. Confirm. I'm a little concerned. Don't be concerned. Everything's going to be okay. We are going to romance the heck out of Colonel Sanders. It's going to be amazing. I got my monster. I'm ready to go. Your move, monster. Sponsor us. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now! Your first day of culinary school, it's no time to sleep in. Let's see, smack that clock up and at 'em, or throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Well, I think I am going to throw the clock out the window. You slept through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Oh man, we already lost. I'm doing good. Alright, let's try it again. We're already off to a bad start. Not good. Alright, I guess we gotta smack the clock up and at him. Alright, lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. An amazing name. Also an amazing poster right here with the chicken. I need to get my thing there. There we go, that's better. I like that poster. I want to get that poster. Your mind begins to wander. You'll need to take this seriously. You will allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Alright, we need to get serious. Come on, Kyle, we need to be serious right now. Oh, well.
I'm serious.
Haha! Thanks, Siri.
Hee.
Get out of here. Freaking Siri. Alright. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through the door. Morning checklist. Teeth, brush, hair, combed. Pits deodorized. Put some deo on my bo. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Yes, look at that glorious biscuit. Just what you need to get the blood flowing. What is this? Oh, it's a pause menu. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. That is a mouthful right there. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Hey! She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met. And you absolutely love it. Love her for it? Bleh, can't read. The mashed potatoes is where it's at. Dip it all in mashed potatoes. Good morning, Kyle Nabin. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Heck yes. Actually, because I'm excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself. I wonder if she made a biscuit too. But, well, I ate it, and I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? I mean, Nugget and a Biscuit is classic. It totally is. Aw, man, what if she fails? She's gonna fail, let's be honest. No, I'm just kidding. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Clearly. She's got the hat and the bow on the hat. Ever since we were little babies, playing together, you rescued me from that quicksand box. Where are you playing? It's a quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, that is, wow. University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. First of all, 3-day semester? Sign me up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss, she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Change the subject to school gossip or pep talk your best friend. Put it in the chat. What do you want to do? By the way, how are you doing, Ash? I didn't ask you that. Also, I don't know if John's still here, but... Probably not, because he doesn't watch my stuff. Pep talk. Alright. Pep talk. Let's do it. Alright. You gotta remember last month when we saw the fortune teller and had tarot cards read. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've always been trying to forget. Oh, that was a different person. I did the same person. I know she looked very spooky, but she was fair. She was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Great things! Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I'm doing good. Really excited for tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? How are you? How is school going? School is going amazing. I have class tomorrow, which is not fun. Rob her. Thanks. John doesn't watch you. How rude. I agree. You know, it's hard. It's hard being me. But yeah, I have school tomorrow in the morning, which sucks, but it's actually not a bad class, so. But yeah, alright. Go next. I don't think I can rob her. I would if I could, but I can't. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon, except when I do. Except when you do what? And I'm sure you will soon. In no time you'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with the heartfelt cooking in no time. As you talk to Miriam, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. I'm doing training for Celebrate Recovery. I know it sounds boring, but I don't think so. Oh, hi, John. There he is. Right on cue. Can you believe I cut them myself? Oh, no, I can't. I can't tell at all that you cut them yourself. I mean, they look great. You can definitely believe it. Yes, definitely. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted. How rude. When someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons. Yes. Out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! What? Ashley? That is a weird way to spell Ashley. Just so you know, why is that E there? Why? Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help being filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. This is so ridiculous. Hello, Ashley. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't see you there, Chicken Chin. What? You leave Kyle Napen's shins alone. They're perfectly normal. No, they're not. They're not. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Right? Her name is so annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Wow. People try to spell it. No, they don't. Come on. Nobody spells Ashley like that. You had to be like completely weird to spell Ashley like that. That's ridiculous. If anyone knows her, if anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Oh boy. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley. Wow, it's annoying. It's so annoying. Best friend, Van the Man. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working his glutes while he styles his hair. Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Oh boy. Van. Oh boy. This guy is just extra. You rang. Oh my goodness. Why am I playing this game? Does he have a star for a hair? Oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. I need to get a Kleenex or something. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like that to attend, like you to attend as students. Oh my goodness. I know, right? You think they'd just hand us our diplomas now? Wow. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Oh my goodness. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh! See you later, losers. Oh boy. As you approach the door, You see a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What? Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. Wow, Ashley, you're really rude. I agree. My name is Pop. I was named after my papa. He's old. What is this game? Could someone like this be also a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Oh my goodness. Hi, Pop. I'm Kyle Maven. So, better yet, who is this game? I'll do you one better. Where is this game? Are you going to make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Yeah, it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. The other students wander in and keep themselves busy. I can't read. I don't know why. Keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh, it's a Doge. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium in front of the class. Adorable. Look at the Doge. He's so cute. It's definitely her. Oh, he's on his own little podium with the glasses. Sprinkles. Oh. Now, quiet down, everyone. I don't know. I can't do voices. This is a game for John. He should have played this game. He could have done all the voices for him. I need to blow my nose. I'm not good at doing multiple voices, but John, however, is. I probably should have muted the mic for that. Alright. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Oh boy. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Roof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I agree. This is awesome. I wish my professor was a dog. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up the nuance of fine dining. Whoa, out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around and swirl of cherry blossoms. Petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. It's the Colonel. Oh my goodness. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. Oh my goodness, it's too much. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Yes. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Oh my goodness. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweatsalot. Good joke. Good joke, Ashley. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melt into a puddle and evaporate entirely. Oh boy. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend that way. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with you all and your weird insults? Besides, when Kyle Navin sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when it's all said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Or brome. Is it brome or broom? Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Student. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue on your fast track out of here, young man. And you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in the school. With you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students, and the tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh boy. It's Clank! What's up, Ryan? How you doing? What did I miss? Well, you missed some good stuff, let me tell you. We had Colonel Sanders come in the room and basically dazzle everybody. We have our dog, Sprinkle, or not our dog, but a dog, his name is Sprinkles, is our professor. Ton of stuff. A girl named Ashley that's spelled really, really weird is your rival. class burst into laughter. What is that? Is that like a deep fryer or something? Wow. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands silently in obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? What kind? Beef treat, rubber ball, or chicken snack? Alright, we got 1 for chicken snack. Ball. 1 for ball, 1 for chicken snack. Come on, John, you still there? What should I give the Doge? Boo, 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 boo. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with the chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide. He locks onto it. His favorite. Rob him. Thanks, John. Well, well, well. I think we might have some competition for the new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coat of warm, doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they would have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. I'm currently in a mini depression because I can't go to D&D on Sunday. Oh. How will the party function without a cool hype man like Jovius? I have no clue. I'm not going to be there either. I have to work, so kind of sucks, but don't worry. Don't worry, I think they'll get on without you, though. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seat, you're left standing at the front of the room with only 2 options remain. Hey, Kyle Nabin. There's still a seat here. Colonel Sanders, it seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh, man. Who should I sit by? Should I sit by the Colonel with his awesome goatee and glasses, or should I sit by my best friend, Miriam? Apparently, I can't tell what's... Here we go. Oh. If you're on Discord, it's randomly stopped, I guess. I'm looking at the The best friend. We got a vote from Ash, the best friend. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else have a vote? Or are we just lurking on here? It says we have 5 viewers, so come on, let's get at least a couple votes. Now we have 6. Alright. Let's get another vote in there. Should I sit by my best friend, Miriam, which is right here behind the choices, or should I sit by Colonel Sanders, which is right here? Come on, guys. Which one should I pick? Type it in chat. Sit by Sanders. All right, we gotta vote for Sanders now. I'm gonna wait a little bit more, and we'll see what the choice is. This game is hilarious. Also, it's free on Steam. So if you guys have a Steam account, you can download it for free and play it for free. So if you were interested in playing the KFC Presents I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulation, or simulator rather. Alright. So we didn't get really a whole lot of votes, so I guess we're gonna have to eeny meeny miny mo again. You should seduce him and learn the 11 herbs and spices. Oh, see, alright, there we go. Now we got another vote for Colonel Sanders. So, best friend got outvoted. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me a seat. I only have 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. Is the only way you ever get the feeling of accomplishment of something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. I'm gonna seduce Colonel Sanders and get his 11 herbs and spices. Bro, you gotta give him the southern accent. I'm not the best at accents, but I'll try. This is the wrong game for me. This one, John should have streamed. For sure. Think fast. Time for a pop quiz. Yay! A quiz about me. It's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz that will tell me if you are ready for the culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train is traveling from point A to point B, and train B is traveling point A, however, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. Nah, depends. Doesn't matter at all. Matt, depends. I'm gonna say extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. Night vision goggles. Feather. What? What is this question? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys answer this. Forest is to tree and chicken is to... Yeah, so the actual answer is feather, so don't choose it. Okay. A slam dunk. His reaction will be priceless. A slam dunk. Slamma jamma. That's wrong. Oh no. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork? A meat tenderizer? A comically oversized fork? Obviously it's a comically oversized fork. That's wrong. Oh boy. What food is the best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Well, that's always good too. I feel like it's the top one. I don't want to get any more wrong. Could be a pancake. I feel like it's either anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt, or a pancake. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, we're going with pancake. That's wrong. Come on, guys. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at a culinary school. He's the best boy. He's the bestest boy. That's right. Total score 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. I could do better guessing. Aw. When you turn to Colonel Sanders, he's looking at your results with visible disdain. Oh boy. Not good. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Yay. Wow. The cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant I've ever eaten at. This is nicer than any KFC ever. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. That's true. A delicious fragrance wafts through the air, through the room, tickles the end of your nose, and your mouth waters. Miriam, do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. It's crazy taxi. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. Let's see if I can do the southern accent. Howdy, folks. I can't do it. Now that I have to do it on demand, I can't do it. Let me think. Howdy there, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. No. Not very Slytherin. That's not good. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay! But I... Shh! Lunch, 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 lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something very... sorry. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. The kind of smelly smell. The kind of smelly smell that smells smelly. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? I'm holding my breath. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. I have it. I have the bucket of chicken. Its contents glimmer in the light. Why is this game actually good and high quality? Why does this exist in the first... That's a good question. I wonder if somebody at the marketing department for KFC was like, you know what we should do? Create a dating game. And instead of them being like, that's a stupid idea, they were like, yeah, let's do it. And then they made it super high quality, even though there's no right for it to be super high quality, like at all. And they're like, yeah, we'll put it on Steam because they'll publish anything and put it on there for free. And it's like, now I actually want chicken because like that looks actually really good. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, branded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. It's a stupendous idea. It's like that one meme where they had the meeting and they're like, what should we do for marketing? And then you got the three guys, and the one guy's at the end, he's like, and he always says like the most obvious thing, and then they throw him out the window. This time he was like, yeah, we should make a dating game. And then instead of throwing him out the window, they were like, yeah, that's a good idea, and they did it. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken, a novel concept. It's wow. It's like he could make a franchise out of it and call it Colonel Sanders Fried Chicken. Or your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. Yes. I'm going to seduce him and get the recipe for the 11 herbs and spices. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling down notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about it. What do you think? We want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, dude, nah. This reminds me of the fact that Elon Musk has a meme maker and his media as his media manager. Yeah, it's like they were like feeding into meme culture with this, definitely. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients poison. Got him. He looks nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley. Look at this. Look at this. Ashley. That's not how you spell that. Has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. Hey! Back off. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. I kind of mixed accents there. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contouring his face. Like this. Why are his eyes all white? Tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping the drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on the moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Don't go towards the light. What should we pick here? Whoops. So next week, on the 3rd, is actually, is it next week? Yeah, it's next week, Thursday. On the 3rd is our 1-year anniversary of the channel, when we basically started making videos on the channel. So we're going to try and do something a little bit special on Friday when we do the stream. It'll be me and John, and we're going to be playing a different game called Kingdom Come. And you're just going to have to wait until the 3rd to see what, or not the 3rd. Technically it'll be the 4th. Woohoo! I knew it was coming up. Yeah. And we're gonna do like a live stream, me and John, and we're gonna be playing that game. And we're gonna do some. We're gonna be playing it differently because it's not a multiplayer game. So we're gonna basically every time one of us dies, then we're going to switch the controller and give it to the other person, and we'll see what we can do with it. So I'm actually pretty excited because John has been telling me kind of about the game, and it's a game that's very hard, but it can be very fun as well. So I am very much looking forward to it. And make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and hit the notification bell, because when we go live, you're going to want those notifications. And in the next year of our channel, we're wanting to be more consistent in things, and we want to get some more people involved. So we're gonna go over probably our goals for next year, and we might do a giveaway. Who knows? But you have to be subscribed and hit the notification bell to know what's going on. So make sure to do that. So what we're gonna do is we are going to um, try and identify every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper and deeper. Yes, even deeper still, until you find it. Could it be? That's awesome. It's just all spice. I like that they blanked it out. He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try and go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach the Colonel. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if you could talk for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. What is this? He's got a staff that's got a chicken on it. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. This is the greatest game ever. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started, and we've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He clearly is not giving it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about those secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use beep. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Beep? Wow! You never had guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some of it if you searched. And blank definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now it's 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in a huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Where'd he go? While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I don't know. That's not Southern. I don't know what's going on with my accent there. Indubitably. Sometimes I come outside and look at the beautiful school buildings. I think about my story, how my story will continue after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. Dare I say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Oh my goodness. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Alright, let me know. I personally, I like that. Nag him to show your own strength. Oh my goodness. Did you get the recipe yet? No. Not yet. I have 2 ingredients though. It's blank and blank. And probably salt, pepper, and oregano. So I have 6. I'm just waiting to get the last 5. I don't think people are watching. I think they're just like, they have their phone on, but they're not commenting. So I'm gonna hit nag him to show your own strength. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. Did you just compare my recipe to a random chicken stand? Well, yes, I did. But it was really good stand. Especially considering it was frozen first. Oh my goodness. I love this option. Frozen chicken? Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you said such a thing. You realize you've done an irreparable damage to your relationship from which it can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? Hey, Kyle Neben, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? That's your idea of dating. This is not the game for you. Oh boy. Do I have to start from the beginning again? Oh no, I have to start back from there. Okay, we're gonna get to the choices again. Wow him with a big idea to add additional ingredients to really spice up things. I kind of want to know what that is. Because the Negim was the best. I feel like this is the right answer, so I'm just gonna go with the wrong one. I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on those who taste it. You decide to show him. Hang on, let me blow my nose again. You decide to show him that that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss ingredients into my secret recipe and expect it to improve. A recipe is about balance and involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise recipes, Kyle Nabin. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You better head back inside. But you wait for a moment so Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into a massive cooking arena. There's an afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. This is Flavor Town. Watch Guy Fieri show up. Dude, that would be amazing. Get Colonel Sanders and Guy Fieri in the same dating simulator. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not gonna blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel. Would you like to tackle a lesson as a team? A team of two? That is, me and you, if it wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Aww. Sure, Kyle Nabin. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, beep. Bzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being forever alone. Alright, who should we pick? Clank or Pop? So, we still got 4 people watching, which is good. I think we're all watching on YouTube. But if you're watching on a different platform, let me know. Say something in the comments. Say who we should pick as Miriam's partner. Alright, we gotta vote for Clank. I vote for Clank. Alright, we'll do Clank. If nobody comments in the next minute, we'll vote for Clank. I actually kind of want to see Clank as well. I like this music. It's very calming. Alright, we're gonna do Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. He has a face. Look at his eyes and mouth and chef hat. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Miriam's Joker. She's funny. She's so funny. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even have to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy. Choices. What do we think? Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. I feel like the best choice is the steak tartare, but also it could be good to do the mashed potatoes and gravy. So that is, I think, the one I'm going to pick. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy? I couldn't imagine it without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are... I don't remember what her voice sounds like. Look like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? Oh my goodness. There's a guitar riff in the background. Ugh. No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Kyle Naben's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into the boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in quartet instead of duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Kyle Navin was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Huh. Doubt it. Got him. Burn. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to, what is this word? Conct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I may have made a better partner than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? You fit together like thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. John, get the 11 herbs and, let me guess, spices. You don't feel deep down? Oh, I just read that. John, you distracted me from getting the 11. I'm working on it. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for you. For Colonel, if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks. In your time of need, turn to Miriam, your forever bestie, who always has your back. We're gonna turn to Miriam, our forever bestie. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is seconds to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving you in the dust, vis-a-vis my skills as a chef perhaps, but stepping away from this competition, you're sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Kyle Navin is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he is nowhere to be found. Darn, those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Blank is the secret ingredient. Yes, we've already established it. We got blank, we've got salt, pepper, oregano. I think that was it. Was there another one? There were 2 blanks, I know. You look at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter, cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat. out of which pours smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh man, look at that. It's beautiful. Bye, Ash. You're leaving already? Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would have been very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in the crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. Yeah, I have to be up early. Oh. I don't know how much longer this game is, but you should stay up a little bit longer. No, don't. Go to bed and get some good rest, and then definitely nail it tomorrow. And yeah. So thanks for joining us, and thanks for being a supporter of the channel. And look out for next Friday's stream. Bye, Ash. Now that I said all that, then you're like, alright, since you asked, okay. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potato and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage, without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Colonel Sanders, mine! That's right, Ash. Oh my goodness. Sprinkles, hold it right there, Kyle Nathan. We did not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. Throw one more spoonful and you'll both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Oh boy. Can I has potatoes in... Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in hand. Oh my goodness. Is that an axe? What is that? Oh, it's an octopus. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon the specialty braised tentacle of an octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated, oh, I forgot his voice. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chief ancestor. Student, you've ignored me for too long. This ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van, swipes a bite of his signature just right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed. It may have turned in the process. The result could be toxic. It's too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. Uh-oh. It killed him. He became a ghost. Oh. Oh my goodness. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then almost immediately back to his obvious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Excuse me. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back into the reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poison of all kinds. He is immune. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. I love this game. Seeing that you're shaken up by the really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad. Neon glow speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking obviously is important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be a perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Kyle Navin. There's something I need to tell you. Oh, Van, hold it right there. There's something. I lost his. I don't know what his accent was. I lost it again. There's something. I need to. Nope, that's Colonel Sanders. I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef in the world has ever seen. And ever since, I have been working towards that dream, day, night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Oh boy. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up. I was the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. We're forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy. You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forgetting him. It's like, forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. Whoa. The sport monster is here to fight a hero. Van. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let you harm another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just some sort of coincidence? But before you can discuss the syntax any further, it's a turn-based fighting sequence. What will you do? Oh my goodness, yes. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset the spork monster. Spork monster goes on the attack. He spits hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend. You decide to defend. Which defense do you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. I like that this game is bad. Is like making fun of my decisions. Spork monster focused their mesh mind and draws the energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. Spork monster uses utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who's going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster decides to prepare for an ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Va, villain. Your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot pie power pinch. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Finish him. Finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You're ready for the final attack. You'll never survive my student. This game is great. Student debt loan destruction. Oh. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks in awe. You continue to surprise me, Kyle Navy. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's much more. It's a book of magical spells with golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name signed it is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love dreams. Dreams are weird. ZZZ. Oh my goodness, yes. You awake day 2. The attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling and think about the secrets you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe it. He really used blank. And then there was a secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like we're moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that makes complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular that they voted him prom king at school. He didn't even go at the school he didn't even go to. It was also convertible that he himself rode in the front of a homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy. Like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attending the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Aha. Ahaha. Sure you did. You're great. Bleh. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Oh, nice, Miriam. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You're great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of those secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know the second ingredient, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. There's a dramatic echo in here. Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. ... So, this summer, I was on vacation with my family. A lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from some super duper rare dried flower petals. Uh, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcases with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And, besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you, or from Colonel Sanders. Okay. It is like 10 o'clock, and I also need to get up early, so we're going to leave it there. If you liked this game and you want to continue and see the end, go ahead and leave a like on the video on YouTube, and that way I know that you guys want to see more. If you're watching this after the fact, make sure to leave a comment down below that you want to see another video of this. Make sure to hit the subscribe button on YouTube, hit the notification bell to know when we go live, and I really want to finish it, so I want to finish it. So if you guys want to finish it, make sure to leave a like, make sure to leave a comment, and like I said, next Friday we're going to be having kind of our anniversary, 1-year anniversary of the channel stream, so make sure to be subscribed for that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.